Hey, what's happening? It's me again. So, I told you all on my next video I was going to talk about what was the purpose of the app and why did we go ahead and make this app. You know, to be real with you, it comes from just years of having a good idea, and you know how that go when everybody got a good idea about something, and we always talk about it, but we don't ever do nothing about it. So, we sat back and I just made it home from Honduras. This all started back in 2019. Just to give y'all a idea of where I'm coming from on it. So, um, I was watching um Lifetime for Women Network. Watching some crazy stuff on the television, and it was a point where I was like, I started reflecting on my years of military service at this time. At that time, it was 19 years. And I'm like, oh man, I remember back in every time I deployed over there to Iraq or somewhere, you always had somebody who wrote a letter. As soon as we get there, we be in Kuwait waiting to go up through Baghdad or whatever we about to do. OPSEC purposes, I don't want to talk about it, but that means operational security. But you got people who was writing letters to their wives and loved ones, and wives writing them to their husbands, and it's like, damn. And I'm like, what you doing that for? And it's like, well, if something happened to me, I want y'all to get this letter to my loved one, to my spouse. I'm like, oh man, don't even talk like that. Don't even think nothing like that. We gonna make it home. So, after watching this fucking, excuse me, after watching TV and seeing all the crazy activity that's going on Earth, I was like, well, we need to do something about it. And I got an idea. So I started reaching out to different people, and a lot of people received a phone call from me because I wanted to run my idea by them, and they was like, "Man, yeah, you own to something, but I don't think it's gonna happen." And you know how that go when we got a good idea and somebody tell you it ain't gonna happen, you just go ahead and don't do it at all. But for some reason, I believed in it. I was like, you know what? I think this is it, man. This time of year, this time of in our life, everybody living for today, but nobody's thinking about tomorrow. What if I'm not here tomorrow? What if what happens? What do I got stuff that's hidden that I want my family to receive after I'm gone? It's like selling my house. Don't sell my house. I got money hidden in this house, or don't sell my car. I want this car to go to this person. All the stuff that we want to set in place, that we really don't do it. So with that in mind, I said, you know what? I'm doing it. I don't care if I had to go in all by myself, so I pay for it to get done. So that's where it all came from, with the idea and the believing in myself to go ahead and do it. So and did it. So when I ran it across my brother and the fam, it was like, shoot, bro, you already know we got you 100%. We going in. Let's do it. And that's where it all came from. So it goes to where we started thinking about, okay, that's why military use it. The military personnel, we deploy all the time. Well, I'm gonna say they deploy all the time. Previously retired as a Halloween, but you deploy all the time, and you might want to say, hey, if something happens to me, this is what I want to say. It's that simple. Hey, don't sell my house because I have a money hidden in the wall in the house. Hey, if I mess around and die over here, I can make 5 videos, 10 videos for the next 10 years. I could set it for 1 video per year to say happy birthday, happy anniversary. I wish I was there. That means a lot to the person that's receiving that message. That's what we got to start thinking about. Then I started thinking, okay, well, that's military. What about the civilian population? Well, you got a bunch of females that's out here suffering in silence, who's being beat by their loved one. There's a lot of males suffering in silence, who's the same things happening, right? We all want to know after they die, what happened? What happened? So this video was the outlet. Well, I'm going to make my video and I'm going to say what I need to say. Don't nobody know I got this video but me. So all you doing on there is uploading the video of whatever. If you set the date for the video, let's say, and the date passed, but you just happen to be home, you just delete your video. It's that simple. I'm not asking y'all to go in there and have me make your video. I'm not doing that. I'm saying you make a video and all you doing is using your phone and uploading it to the site, and it's holding your video. So all I'm doing is storing your video. You set the date, you set the time. The video goes out. It's that simple. That's all we doing. You know, we're holding video, where I'm not holding anything. It's the whole database that's doing everything. You know, but it's holding your video till it releases. It's that simple. You know, there's a lot of people out here. I don't want to tell on you, but y'all got kids. And you don't want your wife to know about that. I'm just saying though. You said I'm taking this to my grave. She'll find out about those kids at my funeral. Well, damn. How about you tell her about it? You never know. Tomorrow might not be here. Everybody was happy when Tupac dropped a new CD. Oh, he's supposed to be dead, but he dropped a new CD. Just imagine how happy your family would be to get a video from you after you gone. You know, and it's not about death all the time. It's just about not being there for some type of specific occasion. That's the type of stuff we got to remember. It's not about death all the time. You know, I got a, excuse me, but I had got a message from one of my buddies. You know, he was telling me, hey, another thing, you got a lot of family members that's falling apart after death because of the estate. You know, people don't know what to do with the estate, so the wrong people was getting the items of that dead person. Well, if you make a video saying where you want your stuff to go, it's a lot of young people that don't know nothing about a will. They probably don't know what a will is, you know. However, you can make a this is not where it's notarized. I'm just saying that up front. It's not notarized, but it's your last. It's you saying this is what I want to happen to something, or is you saying this is what's going on? I wish I was there. It's that simple, you know. It's many ways you could spin it. It's all about what you want to do with it. So that's why when my brother said name it at will, hey, you could do it at will, and that was the best name for it. So that's it in a nutshell. That's everything, pretty much, and I got more, but that'll be on the next episode. Hallelujah, holla back.